Good afternoon, all of you. Myself, Farman Musari, Technical Manager, Henrik India Corporation India Private Limited. First of all, thank you all to joining us here for this training and making it a successful event for us. We are glad to see all of you here. So our today topic is audiovisual system and public address voice alarm system. So we have our engineer Kapil with me. So I and Kapil will give you the presentation on the audiovisual system and the PAVA system. So now we are starting the presentation. If for the in the starting we have mute all of you participants. Just write down your queries. In the last way, you can ask whatever the question you have. What is an audio-visual system? First of all, we should know what is an audio-video system, what are their components, why we are using audio-visual systems. So audio-video system is an visual and audio representation in a auditorium, in a conference room, or in a boardrooms. Like we see cinema in the auditorium. So that is also an audio-visual system, because they are both. There is a audio part is there and there is a video part is there. So audio visual system is a representation of audio and the video system. So the professional audio visual industry is a very huge industry for the manufacturers, dealers, system integrator, consultants, programmers. So here we are going to explain you what are the audiovisual systems we have, what are their components, how we gonna use the components, how we have to design a boardroom or a conference room for the audiovisual systems. So audiovisual system for meeting rooms and boardrooms. So in audiovisual system, there are 3 or 4 components we have to consider. First of all, the visual presentation solution. Visual presentation means the display you are using, like projectors, video walls, or normal displays. So these are components of the visual presentations. Then audio solutions. Audio solutions come in audio solutions, speakers, chairman and delegate microphones, wireless microphones, or podiums you are using. So these are come under audio solution. Then switching and automation solution. Switching and automation is in switching and automation. In switching, there are 2 types of switching is there. One is video switching and another is audio switching. In video switching, we have to use video switching equipments like switchers. So there multiple video inputs can be accumulated on your screen, projector, or whatever screen we are using. For using video switching equipments, we can accumulate multiple video inputs on the screen. Automation is also in part of a video conference solutions. In automation, we have all the components of your video components and audio components in a single touch panel or an iPad. You can accumulate and you can control all of your devices through your single iPads. Because in conference or boardroom, there are multiple number of products are there, just like for video there are displays. If we come to the boardroom racks, then you will see there the conference controllers are there, amplifiers are there, DSP are there, switching equipments are there. So the controlling all the equipments manually, it is going to be very tough. So we have to accumulate all the data on a single controller, and through a touchpad or iPad, you can control all your devices in a conference room. Like you can switch on or off your display, you can switch on off your uh, video conference system, you can change the volume of the speakers, you can select the inputs, whatever inputs you want to select from the for the video or audio. Then there is a wireless presentation solution. Wireless presentation solution, it also comes under our video visual solution. In this, there is a wireless presentation system will be provided in the boardroom or meeting rooms. There is a in wireless presentation there are 3 or 4 types of systems comes. One is like web based are there. There will be a web page open in your display. You can log in and your screen will be shared on the your laptop or your mobile screen will be shared on the uh, conference room display. Uh, Multiple screen can be seen on a single screen. Like there are in a conference room 4 or 5 people are there. So if they four of all wants to share their screen on a single screen through wireless presentation, it is possible. Maximum 4 user can share their screen simultaneously. 8 user can share their screen simultaneously. So these are the components. We will explain one by one each of the components: visual solution, audio solutions, switching and automation solutions, and wireless presentation system. So basic components of audio video system in boardrooms or meeting rooms. What are the basic components we have to consider where we are working on a boardroom solution? First of all, video inputs. What are their inputs you have to consider? Cable. So for the video inputs, you have the cable cubby, or in general we say cable managers on the tables. So these cable managers have multiple HDMI and VGA inputs are there. These cable manager act as a input for the display. Like you can connect your laptop or any PC through these cable managers that will be installed on the table of the conference or boardrooms. Instead of that, there is a wireless presentation solution is also act as your video inputs. You can share your screen on the big screen of the conference room. Multiple users can share their screen on a single screen. Then there is a after that video input, there is video output on which you are getting your video output. So you have to consider the display, projectors, video walls as per the client requirement or the conference room size. We have to consider the video outputs. Like in display, there are various sizes of displays are available, like 98 inch, 85 inch, 55 inch. In a single room, we use multiple displays. So for video outputs, you have to select your displays, projector, and video walls. Then audio inputs. For audio inputs, you have the conferencing microphones on tables like chairman and delegates units. You can also select cordless microphones like lapel and handle microphone for that can be used while presentation in the boardrooms. Then you can also consider your podium if you are placing a podium in your conference room. So these will act as your audio inputs. Then you have to consider audio outputs. For the audio outputs, we all are aware. For audio outputs, we have to consider the types of speakers in your conference room. There are various type of speakers you can choose, like ceiling speakers, wall mount speakers. As per your design parameters, you have to select your speakers. Then the audio and video part is over. Then there is a control system part is there. In control system part, there will be a one iPad and there is a one controller. Through all your devices will be connected to that control AV controller, and through wireless touch panel iPad you can control all your devices that is being installed in the conference room. Then wireless presentation solution to share multiple user on a single screen. If you want, you can consider it. Then video conference system with multi-user license. Video conference system, we are all aware about it. For video conferencing, we have to use this video conferencing system. So while you are working on audio or video solution for boardrooms, these are the equipments or systems you have to consider: video inputs, video outputs, audio outputs, control system, wireless presentation solutions, and video conference system. So, audio conference system. When creating an array of boardroom for customer, it has been seen that you have to able to balance the pattern from the audio and microphones, so there is no interruption in the sound quality. So while you are considering the audio, designing the audio conference system, you have to select the microphones very precisely. You have to design the system very precisely, because audio is a very important part in any boardrooms or conference solution. So there are various type of microphones with Henrik is available. You can choose as per your requirement. There are types of microphone. We have conference system with embedded microphone. Embedded means the microphone will be flush mounted in the table, and the mic. So these are embedded microphones that will be flush mounted in your table. They come with gooseneck and without gooseneck as well. Then there are boundary layer microphones are there. Then there are normal tabletop microphones are there. Then we have our wireless conference microphone as well. So there are multiple options with Henrik. You can select your microphones. We are offering multiple options for the conferencing microphones. I will explain one by one. So audio conference system enhance the voice signal to reach all people equally. Conference microphone improve the intelligibility of the speech. Delegates to the conference can request to speak without distracting other participants. Because in conference room we all are aware there are multiple users are sitting there. So in each microphone there is a button is provided request to speak. So only the chairman can allow to speak the delegates. So these are the characteristics of audio systems. So first of all, this is our conference system tabletop desktop microphone. The part code is MC1N and DC1N. There are chairman microphone and delegate microphone. These microphones are tabletop. We have to just put on the table and make the connections. These microphones, you do not have to run a microphone cable for each microphone. There is a single cable which will be go loop in loop out to connecting chairman and delegate units. So there is only single cable will connect all your chairman and delegate units. On a single controller, it can control up to 200 units of chairman and delegate microphones. These microphones has 2 watt inbuilt speaker for monitoring. If you want to monitor the audio output, you can monitor through the inbuilt speaker. The volume of the inbuilt speaker can be adjusted through the knob. The length of the gooseneck we are offering 390 mm. It can be customizable if you want. We can customize for you as per your requirement. For the loop in loop out connection, there are 8 core cables is used. There is only one difference in chairman and delegate unit. Chairman has the priority key. If chairman wants to speak, if he press the priority button, then all the delegates microphone will automatically go on off. Only chairman then can speak. The advantage of this chairman microphone with us, you can place chairman microphone in anywhere in the loop. There is no limitation. You have to place the chairman microphone in first or in the last. You can place the chairman microphone in anywhere in the loop. There is a auto cutoff feature is also there. If any microphone is not used for 30 seconds, there will be auto cutoff. The microphone automatically goes on the off position. If anyone wants to speak, there is a speak button provided on the microphone. They have to press that button. An LED indicator will be there. Red color LED indicators will be there. Once this indicate you, you can the microphone is ready to speak. So the advantage of this microphone, there are very simple to install. They are tabletop. You have to make only loop in loop out connection. You don't need to run individual cable to the DSP or to the controller. Only a single cable can connect all your microphones. So this is tabletop gooseneck microphone. Second is the same. It is also a tabletop gooseneck microphone, but the technology we are using with this microphone is different from the previous microphone. Previously, we are using 8-core cable for the audio transmission, but here in this microphone, we are using Cat6 or Cat5 cable for the audio transmission. The capacity of this system is 2500 delegate or chairman unit you can connect in each controller. There are 5 input channels are there. Each channel will support 50 units, and then there is a master slave configuration of the controllers. You can cascade the controllers and you can increase the number of microphones. These microphones where the number of delegates units are very high, just like in parliaments, we can see there are 300, 400 microphones we have to use. And microphone cables, if I talk about the previous one, microphone cables has the limitations. The audio transmission is limited to some distance, 30, 40 meters. But when we are using the Cat6 cable, these limitation will increase the boundary of these limitations. Via Cat6, you can go to the wiring of 90 to 100 meters. So these microphones also have inbuilt speakers. There is a knob to control the volume of the speakers. Then there is a audio and record output is also provided in both unit, chairman and delegate unit. You can connect your headphone and you can listen the conversation going on in the conference room. If you are not able to listen through the conference speakers, you can connect separate headphone. There is a separate record output is there. You can connect your mobile and you can record all the conversation within your device. These microphones are especially designed. Each microphone has their DSP processing unit inbuilt in the chairman and delegate microphone. These microphones are anti-mobile phone RF radio frequency interference. There will be no interference you will face when you are using these microphones. So the advantage is the all the transmission will be via Cat5 or Cat6 cable. The expandability is very high with this model, and this also you don't need to run individual cable. There is a loop in loop out connection. There are 5 channel will be provided in the controller. Each channel support 50 microphones. If you have more than 50 microphone, make another loop. Then if there are more than 100 microphone, make 3 loops. If you have 200 microphone, make 4 loops. So like that you can expand your system. Then we have our embedded or flush mount microphone. As you can see, there is a images we have attached. There is a one image in which we are using embedded microphone without gooseneck. this one. And this, in this image you can see the embedded microphone with gooseneck. So the our model number is MCDC 120C for the chairman and MCDC 120D for the delegate. These are flush mount embedded microphones. Sometimes these without gooseneck microphone are also called boundary layer microphones. So we have two types of boundary layer microphone. One is flush mount and one is tabletop. Flush mount is you can see here, and tabletop I'll explain you in the other slides. These microphones you can install and flush into your table. These microphones also work in loop out connection. One controller can handle up to 200 microphones. You can place your chairman unit anywhere in the loop. There is no limitations. Chairman has some priority we offered, like priority. If they press the priority button, all the microphone will goes off. All the microphone has the LED indicator. When they are ready to speak, the LED will glow and you can speak. So these are the flush mount embedded microphone. These are our boundary layer microphone. These are tabletop microphone. The part code is MC350A, MC350B. 350A for chairman microphone and MC350B for delicate microphone. These boundary layer microphones are very compact and easy to use, and the installation is very easy. You have to just place on the table, make the connection, and the connection is also very simple. There is only one cable you have to run for all the microphone. The connection will be loop in loop out. 8 core microphone cable we have to use. If you seen other system for the boundary layer microphone, you have to run individual cables to the rack. There is a disadvantage. If in your conference system there are 40 delicate boundary layer microphone, if you go with other system, you will see you have to run uh, microphone cable for each microphone. But here as a Henrik, we are offering, there is only one single cable you have to run, make a loop in loop out connection and make your microphone work. The installation is very easy. The chairman, as in all the system, in this system also there are chairman and delegate configuration. Chairman unit has some priorities like mute off all the delegates units and priority to speak. In all the microphone I have explained, there is a one common thing: all the microphone will work on loop in loop out connection. And in the controller, you have various options, like at the same time you can select how many microphone can be active. If there are 40 microphones, you can select from your controller at one time how many microphone can be active. It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5. As per your requirement, you can choose this option that at the same time how many microphone can be active or can speak. So these boundary layer microphone also, these from single controller you can control up to 200 units. The power, no need any external power supply. Controller itself provide the power to all the microphone, has the talk button and indicative lamp. And all the microphone controller we have audio tracking, so you can integrate your other video conference system. So while they are any microphone are speaking, there is a auto tracking you can configure. So next is wireless conference system. So all of previously we have seen all the microphones or the audio system are wired, but here we are also offering you the wireless conference system. There is no need any connection on your table or conference table. You have to just place the microphone. You have to just place the microphone and start your meeting or anything you want. So in this wireless microphone, these microphone are UHF wireless transmission technology for flexible installation and portable. These are very flexible. You have to just place onto the table. There is no connection. You have to done. Chairman, as always, has the priority over the delegate unit when speak. These all the microphones with chairman and delegate. There is a one LED screen on which you can see the battery level, because the battery is very important. These are very wireless. There is a lithium battery will be there, so you have to monitor as a you have to monitor your microphone battery level. So on a screen you can see the battery level of these microphones. Timely you have to recharge your battery of these microphones. So the system support only chairman speech mode with any interruption from others. Delegate unit could speak only after the chairman unit exits the chairman mode. Built-in lithium rechargeable battery which supports 16 hours of speech use and 60 hours of standby. If your battery is charged, you can these microphone will support up to 16 hours of speech. LCD is there, you can monitor your ID, your signal level, your battery, your microphone status, and your control channel. You can adjust the volume of your inbuilt speaker as well. There is an inbuilt speaker if there is a small conference room like 10 to 12. You don't need to install any amplifier or speakers. There is a microphone, there is an inbuilt speaker. You have to just place on the table. You can discuss anything. You can the speakers in the microphone. You can hear the other's voice. So the microphone will be power off within 60 seconds when there is a system. If you are not using the microphone and it is in on position, so after 60 seconds it will be automatically go cut off and it will be in off position and power saving mode. So built-in microphone, built-in speaker with volume control. As I already explained you, these microphone has built-in speakers. You can control the volume of these speakers. Again, I'm saying these are very easy to install. You have to just place on the tables. Don't need any amplifier speaker. If there is a small conference room, if there is a big conference room, it is up to you. You can install the amplifier and the speakers. The speaker and amplifier wiring will remain same as in normal system, but all the chairman and delegate microphones will be wireless. There will be no connection with the microphone and the controller. So these are a very basic architecture we are you can see here. These this is a conference controller from which one only single wire are going to connecting all the one chairman unit and all the delegate units. You can also place multiple chairman unit in this configuration. If you see in other system, they you have seen that sometimes most of the time people run individual cable to the DSPs, so that will cost more and there's the wiring is very heavy. But here you have to only run one single cable and make all the chairman and delegate connection. In this controller there is a record output. You can place an external recorder to record all your meetings. There are multiple inputs are there for audio. Then here you can see there is a mixture. If there is an multiple inputs of audio like the handheld microphone, wireless microphone, and the podium, if there are a number of audio inputs are more, then you can consider one mixer to compile all your audio inputs. Then next it is going to the feedback suppressor. Feedback suppressor, sometime if in case of large conference room you have to consider this, because there is a chances of echo and unnecessary noise. So when if you consider this feedback suppressor, your system will be echo free, noise free. Then from the your feedback suppressor, there is a one output is going to the amplifier, and from amplifier there are output is going to all your speakers. Amplifier you have to consider as per your speaker wattage. There are multiple options of speakers are there. You can choose ceiling, wall mounts. So these are very normal and general architecture of our system for the conference room. This is only the audio part. Yeah, it has in here we are not showing the video part. Video part is shown in other slides. This is the basic architecture for the audio parts. If you don't have multiples inputs, you don't need this mixer as well. If the conference room is not very big, you don't need to use feedback suppressor as well. Directly you can connect your controller to the amplifier and to the speakers. As per your design, you have to consider these equipments like feedback suppressor, mixer, how many audio inputs you have in the conference room.